What's happening, guys? I guess vacation's over. Customer needed 2 planters that go in a fancy wood structure, and they brought me this template, and as long as my raw stay between that pen line and the edge, I'm good to go. So I used that, stepped off of it, and because I made a pattern, because my brake, this is 7 inches deep, my brake won't do this without it hitting. It would do it if it was more shallow. So I just, in time, there's only 2 of them. So I laid it out, cut this into shear, cut the strips to go around it. There's wood trim that goes over this, so I put a little hug edge on this raw edge to keep this stiff, and made it out of 18 gauge stainless to their dimensions. And there's one welded up. Stacy's fixing to go water test it, as they're real picky about it. Back to work. All right, guys, there's the pieces in the flat. There's the triangle and 2 of the flats. And Stacy's has peeled the PVC off, and she's putting.
Hey guys.
She's putting a little kink edge, putting a kink edge on it to force it to the outside, so there's no whoppy jaws when they make the pieces.
Gotta make sure you don't punch your finger when you close the brake.
That thing will get your finger.
And it hurts like a son of a gun. Okay. Okay. And then it's
Just a little hug edge.
that.
That's
A
it.
little more?
Nope.
A little more. Alright guys, now what he's done and doing is fit all these pieces together. Now he is jump tacking probably about every inch and a half or so. Better fit, better weld.
That's what she said. Who needs an auto darkening shield?
When he doesn't even have to lift his own. You're such a pro.
I don't trust those auto darkening shields. I think they flash the shit out of you.
Woo, was that a shocker?
No, no shocker.
Alrighty.
So what Stacy's saying is with stainless, thin stainless, like see right there, that little hole, that'll be a little bit harder to fuse. But you do these little tacks, once you fit it together where you want, the better the fit with stainless or aluminum or anything, the better off your weld will be. And I'll show you real quick. Like, you see this hole right here? That hole just isn't gonna wanna fuse, but like this tack, this tack, this tack, this tack, this tack, this tack. So I'll start about right there and watch. I don't know how much you can see through the camera, but so you can see right there, if the stainless is touching itself tightly, you can just run a fusion bead all the way down the edge and with very minimal filler rod. If you had a big gap down this thing and expected to put a bunch of filler rod
Like your hole
in there, and I'll fill this little hole and tap it together and give you an idea. So now that I got that little bit of filler material in there, now you just shrink it. and now your chances of fusing that all together is much better. It's just really, the tighter the better.
We love tighter the better.
That's right, the tighter the sweater. All right, guys, I should have showed you on the end where the end two pieces came together, but I got a little bit right here, so I'm gonna go ahead and use this and show it to you. You see where these tacks, I needed 7 inches from the bottom to the very top, so I designed it to where my fitting went to the edge. See, that's real smooth right there, but you get down into this corner, not that it's gonna make any difference with the overall height, but I'm about a 32nd of an inch. Not saying that you can't just fuse that. If it was a little bit thicker material and it really didn't make any difference, no big deal, but I'm gonna take this opportunity to accentuate the reason. If you don't like the fit up and you don't wanna fight it, just take the time to take like a tiger did. Take it down to an edge that you like, and now with low amperage, that'll just fuse right together. And like I'll show you over here, if this was a finished piece to the outside, like when I make a custom range hood or anything like that, this weld, it doesn't matter because it's going inside of a box. But watch this, I can take this grinder, then I have a special grinder that I can either chemical this off, but I have a special grinder that will see this grain in the stainless. I can polish this out both directions, and you would never ever know that there was a weld right there. I can make that disappear completely.
You're magical.
Mr. Magic. There we are, Stacy's outside posted up, and she water checks them.
Oh, I forgot to take the edger to.
It don't matter. So now it's a mini swimming pool.
Woo! Set up some jets.
Put Thor in there, babe.
No.
Thor, want to take a bath? Want to take a bath?
Come on.
Want to get in your own little jacuzzi? Oh,
Hey, come here.
there he goes.
Come here.
No bueno.
You want a bath? But when I do give him a bath, he is a good little boy.
So there it is, guys. We're gonna fold this up and head over across town and do a weld repair job real quick before they open for lunch. We got to get out of here.
Bye, guys.